Okay, this week's assignment is going to be on Vanishing Point, which is one of the landscape lessons. It's the first one. So Vanishing Point is where there is a point on the horizon where everything merges together. And that's what makes the look of the distance of traveling into the picture. So I ventured outside and I'm going to show you a couple of vanishing points. On my drive over here, there were a ton, but I couldn't stop because I didn't want to get hit by a car. So we're going to take a little walk and I'm going to show you some different vanishing points. All right, this is a really good one because you can see the trail and you can see that it curves to the right and then it curves back to the left again, and right up there's two trees right where that pathway disappears, and that would be about the area of the vanishing point. But where the trail disappears, where it looks like it would end, is where the vanishing point is, and that right there is what leads to what we call perspective. So I'll show you a couple more as we go along. Okay, so I've reached the spot where I pointed out those two trees. And so this is where the trail looks like it goes from here. I don't know what you can see, but the trail gets really small and then you don't see it anymore. And then in the very background, you see it pick up again. So your vanishing point is where the trail ends, and then you have another vanishing point where the second part that you see in the background ends. So that's another one, but I want to point out, and I'll show you again as we get on a big straight path, that closer to where I'm standing, the trail is very wide, and the further into the picture frame you get, it gets narrow. So I'll show you how that works with trees and power lines and other things as we continue to move along. This is a great spot to interrupt my little trail walk. So as you can see how wide the trail is here, and then how narrow it gets as you meander through the background. And then you can see some people way off in the distance. Now, I'm bigger than those people because they're far away. If I were to catch up with them, we'd be the same size. So the other thing I want to look at real quick is the size of the trees. As the farther you get in towards those tiny people in the background, the trees get more narrow. Even the skinny poplar here in the very, very background, they get even thinner and tinier. And that is a matter of vanishing point perspective. All right, this is a great straight shot where you can see how the pathway where I'm standing and walking is very wide, and way back in the background, you can't even see the path anymore. It gets very, very narrow. So this has been your real life viewing a vanishing point out in nature. You can see it all over town. So now I want for you to hop on down, scroll down to the demo video for your project. Now, please do not forget that you also have a discussion board that's due also. So make sure that you not only do the project, but that you do the discussion board. I would hate to give you a 100 on something and a 0 on the other because you neglected to go find it. So enjoy Vanishing Point project. Follow the demonstration, please. Do the discussion board, please. And I can't wait to see when you turn this work in. Have a great week.